What's happening, everybody? Sorry, I've been absent for a while. You're probably wondering what ever became of the 300ZX. It's not done, and I'll explain everything when it is done. And so that is aside for now. My bench is actually completely clear. That's a whole other story I'm not going to get into right now. But what I'm doing right now is a kind of a collaboration with Chris, the ClassiToppiplastic101. And this was an idea. I know I'm waving a knife around. It's because I have a package to open, not because I'm trying to kill you or something. But what the idea we had, the idea that I had, something that I do pretty often, some of you probably have experienced this, is that if I see somebody on a roll, somebody really into a subject and really building good and getting a lot of them cranked out and so on, and especially if they're saying I'm out of kits, I will send them a kit. And this is just a gift. This is something that happens a lot with all of us. I'm sure y'all realize this. I see people sending kits to people all the time. And it can just be a gift, or, I'm not really interested in any trading or anything. I certainly don't want to get a payment for anything, but I tried to give them away, and this is what I have. So this is what happened with Chris. I saw he was on a roll, as he's always on a roll, and decided I want to send him a kit. And I can't remember what exact kit it was, but it was something very much like what he was into and what he was doing, and I've completely forgotten about it. But that was like a year ago, because we had this idea like a year ago. And long story short, he wouldn't let me just send him a kit. He insisted on sending something back, and I was like, oh great, you got these skills, I'm going to send you something awesome. But he didn't seem overly comfortable with that idea, so we kind of agreed just basic $20 kit. And so he insisted that he's going to send me a $20 kit. Now the general idea is instead of just thanks for the kit and throw it in your stash, the idea is to that I think I came up with the idea is that you have to build it right away. It's like, don't even open it. I don't know what's in this box, and Chris doesn't know what's in his box. We send it in inner boxes. We send them in a shipping box, and then the inner box was also unmarked. And and I swear I haven't looked yet. It's still sealed. You'll be able to see. But the deal is that your bench has to be clear, or you have to be mostly clear, completely ready to jump on it right away. And so to get that all in sync, as you can see, Chris always wants to do this one, and 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 then he'll do that. But and that's great. And a lot of times I didn't even bring it up again because he wanted, because I could see he was on a roll, and I didn't want to mess up his mojo. So I just kept quiet, and then he brought it up, and then it was in the middle of freezing. And this is I'm talking. Should I just open the box? I think I should just open the box. Basically, the gist is, and it's coffee. It's coffee that makes you talk fast. Coffee. Nothing but coffee. Don't get any ideas. But the idea is that I send him something that I had never seen him build before. I wanted to see him. I don't know if you've seen him open his yet. I don't want to give anything away. But it was a subject that I'd never seen him do before. And then lo and behold, after I sent it, he did one on that subject, but not the same one. And I've actually gotten his email already. I know he says he loves it, so the pressure's off. Wouldn't it be bad if he said he hates it? I mean, what if I say I hate it? What if I open and say, oh, I hate it? But I'm not going to. Because there's none of them I hate. I even like the silly cars from the 80s. I think I kind of like those even more. Oh, but maybe it's a silly car from the 80s. Anyway, the idea is that I wanted to, and he is always for getting you to challenge yourself and explore different subjects and so on. And I knew he wanted to, so there's only a couple of rules. You have to build it right away. You can't look. You have to build it right away. And then it was just going to be generally anything. And so I said, no. make sure it's a car, because that's really all I've ever built. And with Chris, if you don't specify, he'll send you a Godzilla or something. So it's definitely a car, and that's all I know. That's all I know. He says it'll have 4 wheels or 6. I don't remember what he said, but I should just open it. If you're all just saying, just open it. I have it right here, and I have an odd camera on a tripod, but it seems to be working. I've never done it this way, and so yeah, I've got this backwards thing happening. There we go. All right, we're gonna open it up and we see what we got. As soon as I get it open, I'm gonna go straight to building. I think everybody's aware that Chris is going to beat me by a country mile on completion. But part of the deal here is that there's no date, there's no due date, there's no completion date, there's no rules for the build. You can paint it bright pink if you want. There is no judging, no nothing. So I sent him something I wanted to see him build. And then, so supposedly he sent me something that he wants me to build. He wants to see me build it. So here we go. Moment of truth. What is it? Then they're good. There we go. It is... Oh! I know what this is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm certain there's not 2 cars in there. Hopefully there's just 1. But yes, you do know me well. I do not have this kit. This is, let's see. Now, is this the one where Junior... is this the one where he caught on fire? I'm remembering one. He got in an accident and there was a... oh, no. It was like the week before this race. He had gotten in an accident and gotten burned, I think. You NASCAR buffs, maybe fill in the blanks there. Because I can remember he had to do the 24 hours at Daytona with burns. And he was hurting. He ended up having to use a relief driver. Do you remember that? So this one says you can build it as Dale Earnhardt or Earnhardt Jr. Or Andy Pilgrim or Kelly Collins driving car number 3. I have a little homework to do, it seems, to see exactly what's going on. I'm sure I'm going to build it as Junior driving it. But yeah, this is going to be really, really, really cool. And I think that I have a better... He was saying that it was... and it's a sealed kit, and I sent him a sealed kit. And he was saying that it was reliant upon the decals, as is the kit that I sent him. But the kit I sent him is also sealed and kept very well, but it is older than this. So we're hoping his decals are good. I'm about to find out if my decals are good. This kit is from 2002. Now the kit I sent him, I think, was from like 1989. So yeah, we're really hoping. I've wanted this kit, Chris. I've wanted it. Look at that. Look on the... I've never used the camera like this, so it is actually going backwards. You can see here, we have that kind of detail like on a NASCAR kit. Let me open it up. Okay. And I'm glad you stayed within our range, Chris. I thought for sure I was going to send you a $20 kit, and you were going to send me a $50 kit. And I was going to feel awkward. But this is somewhere in the range of 20, 25, I'd say. So I'm glad you stayed in the range. If this idea works out really good... Oh yeah, and by the way, Chris, yellow paint. I've got yellow paint already, but we'll see if it's molded in color and I can just do it that way. But otherwise, I don't have to go get paint. I've got it. Anyway, let's open it up. Check it out. This is really cool. It is white. I have to paint it, no problem, because as I just showed you, got paint. Anyway, this is a really cool looking. I'm not really going to go opening the bag or anything. I don't think I'm going to open the bag, but look at the little fins there. And I know the NASCAR is pretty good, but I really don't know these Le Mans cars very well. But I do like them, and I wish, boy, I don't want to do any editing, but I wish I could run and show you the Porsche Le Mans car that I got off of Darcy. Boy, just tons and tons and tons of parts. This looks like big fun. This looks like a lot of fun. If you look at the I don't want to open the bag yet. Oh, look at the dash. That's interesting. I'm sorry, I keep going the wrong direction on the camera. Look at that dash. This is definitely unique. I'm going to be going straight onto the internet probably and start researching parts. I know, Chris, I know what you're thinking. I can read your mind all the way through the camera and the internet. Are the decals any good? Well, here they are. I'm going to try to get them at an angle for you. Okay, I'm starting to learn the camera. And I'll get up really close to, let's say, the Goodwrench. Hey, Chris, you need any Goodwrench decals? I've recently acquired some. That's funny how that's coming on the camera completely backwards. What am I doing here? Is that right? That looks like the screen is showing me that it's a mirror image. I've done something wrong. But my opinion, if you're looking on the outer edge of that 3, I can see, let me try to get that into the light. I can see a line. And now I'm good with decals. I'm good with old decals. I'm going to try some of the lesser important ones and see if they go straight on. If not, I'm going to put a tester's clear coat on this before I start pulling them apart. But I'm going to try to do it as the Junior, I'm positive. And that will be that. Have some research to make sure I do it exactly right. As I think, Chris, you got some research to do as well. But I think that you're good with research. I don't think you're going to have any kind of problem. And I think you're going to have a lot of fun because I think that half of your build is going to be watching movies and editing movie footage into your video. And so I'm delighted to hear that you're happy with yours, and I want you to be delighted to hear that I'm happy with mine. I'm digging straight into this tonight. I'm gonna get some more coffee because if you're listening, I'm starting to talk slower, and I need more, lots more. Probably be up all night tonight because this is exciting. Been wanting this kit, definitely on the want list, and now I have it. I can take it off the want list. Excellent. Very good. So I'll swing this back around to me, which is, I think, going to... This is a weird thing happening with the screen, because it flipped around backwards, so it gives me the mirror image. Also, I wanted to show something. Now, I know that the Chevy Cheeseburger Challenge just is actually underway, and that's what Chris just finished. And I wanted to show this kit again. I'm very tempted, there's the mirror image again, I don't know why. Very tempted to do this one for the Chevy Cheeseburger Challenge and finish really late like I always do. It might even be over, I don't even know. But, I mean, do you get it? Oh, right here. Chevy Cheeseburger. and it's perfect in my opinion. And the bottom of it even looks like cheese, right there. I don't know what color that is. I think it's cheese color. And so I have a temptation to open this one as well. Not right now, but locate that burgundy paint and maybe do that one too. Of course, this is a, it says it's, it looks like a really detailed kit, but it only says 94 pieces. It's not too bad, but that'll just about do it. Sorry, oh boy, I have vowed never to go over 15 minutes. And I'm rating 15, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. As long as it doesn't hit 16, I think I'm still good. Anyway, thanks Chris, digging straight into it. I'm going to go out of my way to get this done, and this is going to be it's the only kit on the bench. As you can see, the bench is empty besides this. I bring my stuff back out and get going, and this will be exciting. Thanks a lot, and everybody else watching, I encourage everybody to do, just went over 16 minutes. Oh no, well, as long as I don't go over 17 minutes. But I encourage everybody to do this. This is a good idea, I think. Get it with one of your buddies. This is the idea. We were calling it the blind build. We had about 20 emails going back and forth over the last 6 months. Calling it the blind build. You don't know what you're getting, but you know you have to build it. And you trust the other person that he hasn't sent you a Godzilla, Because if you're not into Godzilla and you have to build a Godzilla, then you don't want to do that. So only do this with somebody that you trust and somebody that knows you well enough to give you something. It's like Christmas. It's kind of like Christmas. You don't want to get anything you don't want. So that's what we're gonna do. Well, I'm pretty excited. This is pretty awesome. Chris, I hope your decals are good. If they're not good, we're gonna go to the ends of the earth to get those decals. But I hope they're good. I'm going to be watching your video tonight because I know we have to post them at exactly the same time. So I'm going to get this one starting to upload. It just went 17 minutes. Hopefully it won't go 18. Anyway, that will do it. And Chris, release the hounds. That's what you told me to say. That means go live. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.